Previously on Pure.
If a loved one wants to work for Eli Voss, come to me.
Uncle's orders. You are the new boss.
If you need help to quit working for Eli Voss, come to me.
Say no again, and it will be your family in that hole.
We have been keeping a secret for far too long.
From now on, any important decision, you always talk to me first.
Your preacher. Do the duty God gave you.
You're my husband's last hope.
Good morning. Hvor kan vi den anlanden?
London?
In Texas, the case truck want the case luftship.
Where do we find God? I believe he is inside each of us. If we listen, we can hear him.
Let's go now!
Put the men in the plane. And together, we will say, "Get thee hence, Satan."
You're sure that was a cop? How do you know that was a cop?
Because he came to me and asked questions about the burned-up cars. Detective Branko Novak.
Bronco?
Yeah, Branko.
Why was the policeman there?
I don't know. Maybe he had more questions. Maybe he saw us chasing the plane.
We have to go back.
Nay. Nay, no. As your pastor, I say no. I will make sure he doesn't find the plane.
How?
Gather some men. We have work to do.
Naoba! What are you doing? Take my truck.
I have to go back and get the children and find the buggy.
I'll drive you. Come.
This business, it's not you. It's your brother, but it's not you. How are you going to get that plane out of the lake?
I'm gonna need a bigger truck.
So, are you the new boss?
No,
Then who?
the new pastor.
The guy delivered the burners with his brother in a buggy.
We need to borrow a tow truck.
Ernesto de Kuno, ese.
There's doubt.
And the pilot.
Doubt. They had in love shop. She cracked.
Chase.
Love shop. Zij. Hij was vrij. Hij is voor tot roet hollen. Zij bot.
Wow. Change out of your good clothes and put the buggy away.
Yeah. Where's Fodor?
Pastoral duties.
What kind of pastoral duties?
Hurry. And Teen, bring in more wood for the stove once you change.
So we're just going to pretend like this is a normal day? That Foda didn't just tell everyone he's going to war with the drug dealers?
He is only doing what Wilhelm Bahnmann should have done before God chose to stop his heart and make your Foda pastor. Now go get changed.
Meine ma sagt mir immer, wenn immer ich dat Funk schmied dort vor zwei.
First you guys make that family disappear, then a whole airplane? You're not Mennonites. You're magicians. Jerry's kid brother came by. Told me if I brought my fishing pole, you and me can work out a new deal. If we get your dope out of the drink, our share is on the house. And all future buys are going to be 25% off the going rate.
Voss will never agree to that.
Oh. You want to tell Voss that you've lost the entire shipment? That we offered to save it, you turned us down? You want to tell him that?
I need to consult.
Consult? With who? Oh, God. All right, you talk to God. But he better make up his mind pretty damn fast. Because coke is water soluble.
Don't move. Turn around. On your knees. Now! Hands on your head. You're under arrest. No wonder you threw Jerry up under the buggy. There is a fortune a blow at the bottom of that lake.
Those are not my drugs. I'm not the boss.
You had me going with that for a while. With the whole, I'm a pastor. Arrest the bad guys, please.
Nay, no. You don't understand. I'm a spion.
A what?
Spy. After you arrested Jerry, the boss gave me a choice. Help him sell his drugs or he would kill my family. Of course I agreed. But it's all in my book. All the names,
Get up.
the dates, the deliveries, everything is in my book.
So you're telling me that you're a snitch? That you're an informant, a spy?
Yes.
Okay, and what are you gonna do with all these names and addresses once you finish this book?
Give them to the police, but only after I've gathered enough information.
Evidence?
Evidence, yes. Enough evidence to get rid of Voss and destroy his whole gang.
Okay, let me get this straight, okay? You, Pastor Funk, the badass on the bicycle, is gonna climb the cocaine food chain, trick Voss into incriminating himself and take down the entire mob all by yourself?
My brother Abel is also helping.
No, you will die doing this. Voss will see you coming a mile away just like I did, and it is game over. You understand? Okay. New deal. My rules. I am your handler. That is cops speak for, I call the shots. Keeping you alive long enough so you finish this book. You work for me or you go to jail. It's your call. Well, you need to decide right now.
What were you thinking, calling that criminal? It's a good thing the policeman wasn't there when I arrived. Who knows what would have happened?
So we didn't see the plane?
The plane's under the water.
Okay, but is there any way you could have seen the plane?
The plane was under the water.
Which is why we need the tow truck.
Well, Crowbar won't do it unless we give him a better deal. And that will make us look oifel to your uncle.
And if we don't, the whole shipment stays at the bottom of the lake.
Which is why we need another plan. One without Mr. Crowbar. I'm the boss, Neo. Leave it to me.
God help us.
Yeah, he will. And even you will come to know his infinite wisdom.
Come on, Voss, yep. Funk. Voss, yep. Funk.
What?
Hey, out.
Why are you investigating Mennonites?
Out. It's confidential, thank you.
Yeah, right. Top secret, just like you're drinking.
Watch your mouth.
You were so full of shit.
What did you just say?
You want to hit me? Go ahead. I'll prove to a judge you're
You
unfit
are
to be a father.
16 years old. What are you gonna do? Starve to death?
You good?
Yeah, just app's phone.
What about it?
I just don't know how it's gonna MIA. We went into the house,
Yeah, you arrest Jerry, you take his phone.
and I gave it to you.
We hear activity upstairs. I go up, you go out into the barn.
And it was bagged and locked.
Put into your trunk, take it back to the shop.
2 hours late. I was hoping that you would be tearing apart your car or Jerry F's house to find the phone.
Yeah, about that, Chief.
You know, I have been trying to convince the Crown that we conducted legal searches. In all cases, all. With just cause. and that we have an uncorrupted chain of custody. You realize that if that phone is lost, that chain is broken, and his lawyers will argue that all the evidence in this case is inadmissible. Understood?
There, in the margins. The names of everyone doing the devil's work. I will use this to destroy Eli Voss and his mob.
In a hymnal?
It is a reminder that what I do is the Lord's bidding.
Are you verrekt?
Nay, I am pastor. I have a duty to protect my people.
We have a duty to protect our children. You are not a criminal. You can't even hurt a mouse.
Eli Voss knows what I am. That's why he chose me. To show the Oidenthaler that no one, not even their pastor, can say no.
We have to go. No. We have to leave before something terrible happens.
I can't. God chose me to do this. And our people need me to carry it out. Leave it. I don't need help from such as you. Peter, you have to believe me when I say I'm doing everything you asked. I am trying to drive this evil away. By taking over from Jerry? You're pastor. You were chosen to lead us toward God, not away from him. You don't get rid of the rot by cutting off a branch. You rip out the root and you burn it. Eli Voss is the root. For me to get to him, to rip him out, and to burn him, he has to believe that he can trust me. He'll be the only one that does. You sacrificed Abram's freedom. I am risking my family, my good name. God is asking a lot of us. And I'm afraid I have to ask a little more. I need your help, Peter. There is a plane full of Eli Voss's drugs at the bottom of a lake.
Don't you dare drag my husband into your filthy business. Do you hear me? Don't you dare.
Go to your garden, Irma. Let the men talk.
You'll be judged, Noah. The day will come, we'll all be judged.
How many men do you need?
By 410 AD, Rome had fallen into a state of decline. Corruption, inbreeding, poor leadership. The empire was ripe for collapse. So, when the Visigoth, Alaric, one at a time, Mr. Novak. So when Alaric sacked Rome, it was the beginning of the end of the Roman Empire.
Can you believe that moron? Sorry, I know he's your partner, but...
His heart's in the right place.
You know what? The guy hasn't changed since high school. I go out for a pass, he throws it into the bleachers, and it's my fault. And if I did get it in the end zone, he's the one doing a victory dance at the 20-yard line. I mean, how do you work with an ego like that?
Well, what can you do? Bronco will be Bronco, and that's kind of his charm.
Yeah, well, if this mental bust goes south, Detective Bronco's going down. Don't let him take you with him.
Yeah, not gonna happen. If this blows up, it's all on him, not me.
I hope you're right.
Novak.
Heads up. We just hit a Boss shipment furniture truck. You might feel some ripples up there.
Okay, well, I got eyes on a shipment right now. I have a Boss plane at the bottom of a lake full of cheese wheels that are packed with cocaine.
Wow, okay. And you know this how?
I got a guy on the inside.
Hang on. Sorry. There's a lot going on in here. What'd you say?
I have a man, well, two if you count his brother, that are on the inside of a Boss operation right now in Ontario.
You're kidding me. I've been trying for years to find a Mennonite on the inside. How the hell did you manage that?
Sure. Not to mention a local pastor who's an old high school buddy of mine.
That is outstanding, Novak. This is the break we've been waiting for.
So, what do we do now?
Right. If Boss is in Mexico, he's untouchable. Too many friends in the Federales. Now that we got somebody on the inside, we could draw him out.
Okay. And one more thing. Let's just keep the collaboration between us, okay? Even within my shop.
You worried about a bad apple?
You never can be too careful.
No, you can't. Good work, Novak. Keep me in the loop.
Oh, thanks.
Johan. Aganate. Overlevet. Irma Wieb. Gott in Himmel. Wat passiert? My father is in trouble.
Is it about the drugs?
How did you know about that?
My dad mentioned something, but hey, he's not exactly reliable.
What did he say?
Forget what you saw. Confidential. The guy's talking to himself and chugging bourbon at 8 in the morning. So, if there are bad guys in the colony, I don't think they have anything to fear from my dad.
Ready? Pull!
Though the anguish soldiers roar on my tempest-driven soul, I am fearless, for I know, though the wildest winds may blow, I remain Well, let us pray for whoever's inside that plane. Dear Lord, we ask that you guide and comfort those who... Joey, yep. Joey, when you asked for my help with this, did you know there were drugs in the plane? Shame on you, Joseph Epp. Shame on you.
Stop praying. You're making everyone feel bad. And by the way, thanks for that knife in my back.
It was necessary. For those who still don't know, I work for Voss.
Like who?
It will help if people see me bring sinners like yourself back to God. You will repent. You will ask God for forgiveness sincerely, with the whole community as your witness.
What?
Let him bring you back to goodness.
My husband trusted you.
Yo. So do we have a deal, or do you tell your boss you lost his plane?
Mr. Crowbar?
No, it's the Tooth Fairy.
We don't need your help. We did it ourselves.
Well, you boys know your way around the toolbox. My offer stands. 25% off a weed walk.
But you didn't help us.
If I'm not chasing kids in the woods, haggling with some dumb farmer over the price of a toe, well, I'm done. You tell Eli. Either we get the new price or we take our business elsewhere.
Eli Voss will never agree to that deal. If I were foolish enough to bring him that offer, he would... Hello? Hello, Mr. Crowbar? What are you doing here? How did you find me?
Your book. Remember? Names, times, addresses. Reimer's cold storage.
Nay. Nay, nay, nay. You can't be here.
You need my help.
I'm taking you home now.
How will you deal with the Auslander? On the phone, Mr. Crowbar, what will you do?
I don't know. Give him what he wants. I don't know.
So you give him what he wants. Now he knows you're scared, so he asks for an even better deal. What will Eli Voss do to you, to us, then? There's a way to outfox this Auslander, but you don't know it. Because you are a good man. You are kind and decent. You're not a crook like them. So you go behind the Auslander's back. To someone without so much pride, who understands how much we all have to lose, and then we make a deal with them.
We, Anna, nay. If I bring you into this, how do I keep you safe?
If you don't, how do I keep you safe? You finish your book. and leave the business to me. We will figure this out together, like we always do. Come, let's go home.
Morning, son. So we're not speaking now? Is that it? I'm such a rotten person. Your Mennonite friends are just so holy. Oh, you look ridiculous, by the way. Oh. Not at all.
I'm in a funk now.
Yeah, I know.
This is yours. Hoda? If you want to work with my husband, do not spy on him. From now on, you have to be honest with both of us.
We should talk about this inside. Come here.
I came to tell you that Noah raised the plane without the road demon's help. But they still want a new price. If they don't get it, they'll take their business somewhere else, and Eli Voss loses his biggest customer.
Saying yes makes Voss look weaker, which is even more dangerous.
Noah has no idea how to deal with men like Mr. Crowbar.
And you do.
No. But I am a wife and a mother. So you find out for me which road demon is married with a wife and young children, and I will talk to her. Can you do that? So we have a plan.
We do. Hey, Anna. Are you happy? No, out there on the farm, so far away from the world.
Not far enough.
But are you happy?
Ask me when this business is over.
No, he's a funny guy. He's a good man, though.
And your wife is...
Happier without me. Like most people, apparently.
What is she doing here? Noah!
We have to bury them in a way that reflects our faith but doesn't bring the police. You're right. There is no point in keeping the truth from Anna, so I'm bringing her in. She's gonna help with the business.
What does she know of this business?
Inventory. Cash flow, double entry bookkeeping. It's no different than selling milk and potatoes.
I'm number two. We should have talked about this.
Well, let's talk about getting the money to your uncle.
This is no place for a woman like her. This is a job for us men.
So next time your uncle calls, do I tell him this man, his own nephew, panicked and called a crowbar and made us look weak? Or do I keep that to myself and let this woman help us?
Show me where the money is counted. Courtney?
Actually, I'm Courtney. I love your hat. Did you make it yourself?
No, I bought it from a hat maker. Your husband also likes to buy things from Mennonites. I think his name is Chad.
Just so I completely understand. Crowbar wants
25% off.
And you think if Noah brings this offer to Eli Voss,
He will make an example of my husband, and then my family. Then he will go after the ones who made the offer, your husband and your family.
Jesus Christ. I thought you were pacifists. So what do we do now?
Well, sometimes it is a wife's job to save our husbands from themselves.
Foda, I need to talk to you. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. I've been thinking for a long time, and I have decided to renounce the world and submit myself to Christ.
You want to be baptized?
No. I know I'm only 17, but with everything that is happening right now, I just want to show the world where I stand. And that's with my Father up in heaven and my Father down here on earth as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the right decision.
Okay.
Yes. I'll write a letter to the bishop.
Okay.
I'll write it today.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
This Noah.
Yeah, guten Tag. Hello.
This is Chad, husband of Courtney. We should talk.
I'll text the time and place. You bring the cheese, we'll work it out.
Gott sei Dank. What did you do? Tell me. What did you do?
Did you get a telephone call from someone named Chad?
Yeah, just now. Who is Chad?
He is the road demon who will help us with the Mr. Crowbar situation.
You did this? How?
Don't worry. It's woman's work.
You know, I was thinking, after all this is done, I was thinking I might try raising chickens. Somebody needs eggs. That's what Ezekiel's family did back in Mexico. You're thinking about the future. That's good. He's a good kid. Deserves a chance.
You too. I see how hard you're fighting your disease. You're doing it for him. You're a good man.
You too.
Sacks of shit. Did you really think you could stab me in the back? And what kind of man sends his old lady to do his dirty work for him? Sick to death of you farm boy freaks telling me what the price is gonna be like it's written on stone tablets. On your knees. On your knees!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
What in the Welt tänker vi matchen, vi ballen blåsen sind den Leben. Bäben är skiren, van den Bruder, vårt onze sind den Kopf wir geben. Bei in der Go, kämpa en Go. Jeder einer wird nach Sturben, was wir hier down, merken the Zone. Da wird dann sagen, was wir oben, Himmel
Çok lovir, maiksiz yut.